Start reaching out to folks.
I'm more paranoid about the YouTube one going. But when people go to watch it, they might click off of it because they're bored. I look like a ghost. A ghost, I tell ya. I look like a ghost. I think I might have gotten.
Hello, Scott and Sarah. Already.
2 tan last case crazy summer nights.
Oh. Carlin, what time goes it? You guys all should be packing. Brian, what's
Have
up?
you packed?
Mm-hmm.
No, you haven't.
Packed my computer at the last minute. That's all I need to do. So
You know what I need?
Hats and my cowboy hat.
A sarong, and that's it.
No, that's awesome. So, yep, we're back.
That's all I take.
I actually take a bunch of food and shit. So,
I have water set up.
we tried. Wait a minute. What was it? The rain or the heat, man? The rain or the heat? Yeah, see what?
The humidity is probably more it.
Why is this going back and forth?
We probably brought the humidity back, but they were getting rain first.
Okay. What number is this? I'll make sure you said that correctly.
And my hair frizzed out when I straightened it. So it looks lovely.
268.
Guess I should have paid attention to what my hair looked like before I went on here. Because it looks stupid.
See, it keeps green screen a little bit. I wonder why that does that.
What are you talking about?
Well, if you watch Hey Beth, sometimes it will like.
Oh, on there?
All of a sudden it goes like a quick green screen, but I don't see it changing up on my phone, so I don't know. And Dan got called out. We're semi-packed, and Rachel called us ass out. See how I did that? We haven't packed the left. Nice try, Dan. Got called out for that.
I have a list and I haven't started. I have half of it packed, but I have half of it packed from June and I just haven't unpacked it. No, it's this. Or what are you doing?
It was this.
Oh.
Is it doing anything weird on you guys' end? Because I keep seeing a green screen flash. Hey, Jacob. Keep seeing a green screen.
Internet bullshit.
Or it might be. I just want to make sure.
My phone isn't even loading with shit.
Because it just kind of keeps doing that. That's weird. I don't know. No worries. So we're a little bit early. Now we got 16 people. People are excited. You can tell it's event week. Which the week's almost over already. Because we only have 2 more days, and then. Hey, Jessica.
I have 1 more work day, and then I'm on vacation. Again.
There you go. I'm on vacation. Wait, no, I'm not. Probably not. Probably not.
Well, I say that as a joke. Because at least it's
most stuff's ready to go.
not necessarily relaxing, but fun.
Okay. I wonder if I should shut that door now ahead of time.
Probably.
Before the dog goes.
Tell them we're going live.
Who? Oh, Holden?
The one that's watching the dogs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going live, dude.
I have a hair tickling my face. I absolutely can't. I wish I liked being tickled and it wouldn't bother me so much.
We can go and fire it up. We're close enough to time.
Yeah.
We're gonna start early. Hey, you crazy Start it over. I was
What?
watching on the corner of my eyes.
You are not.
Okay. Hey, you crazy motherfuckers. Welcome back to another edition of Krazy Truth about swinging. I'm Colin, host with the most. I'm here with the lovely, and a dog here taking her somewhere, Miss Amanda.
Hey.
We're here to tantillate and get ready for, I don't know, crazy summer nights. No, we're going to do more than that, but that's kind of on it's crazy summer nights week, pre-week. So we're almost halfway through the week. So by the time when you guys hear this, you're not listening to our live, part of our live audience either on our YouTube channel or on our page, Casbank. Shh. Tell the others. Then when you hear this, we'll actually already be at the Pines or en route to the Pines, I should say, to start creating some nights because this comes out on Thursday.
Do it Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, so this releases on officially Thursday, and we'll be out there on Thursday. So the party doesn't start until Friday, but the party actually starts on Thursday. We have a huge group. Hey Leah, we've got a huge group. Nice picture the other day, by the way. Just saying. We had a huge group coming out on Thursday, so I think we're like, I don't know, 30 some people coming out on Thursday. So it's kind of one of those
the relaxation time.
The party, yeah. The party doesn't officially start till Friday, but the party kind of starts. It looks like it's going to start more towards Thursday again this year, which is always fun. We love that. It's a good time. So we're pretty jazzed, pretty stoked. So hopefully you are too. Quick shout out. Oh, for those, I should not swear we are. What the hell is even going on? For those of you following at home, this is season 6, episode 268. I should update my board, but that would be way too easy. And to our sponsors, we got a few. What? Yep, sure do. It's barbecue season, kids. And you know what? You should rub your meat. That's right. Unrubbed meat, barbecued is just barbaric, but meat rubbed is delicious. We're going to rub meat at KSN. I know it's going to be by our good friends at SmokingMeatsBBQTreats.com. Check them out today. Hickory dust, lemon pepper, SPG, orange mango, habanero, or pineapple paradise are the flavors. Get yours. They get all 5 of them. Actually, we do. We have multiple ones of them. We have some out to give away. So check them out. SmokingMeatsBBQTreats.com. Also, hey, if you want to know what's going on in the adult world as well as the lifestyle, you need to be checking out ASNLifestyleMagazine.com. 3 million readers and subscribers cannot be wrong. In fact, you know what? Right now, there'll be updates this coming weekend because they're having their big award show in Vegas. Next year we will be at it. And so they're having a big award show. So congratulations to everybody who were winners at ASN. Hopefully it could be some of us.
Okay.
ASNLifestyleMagazine.com. Wow, cough, gag, sputter. Also, if you want a quality name in sex toys, you know what? Don't settle for a no-name brand that you don't know if it's going to work for a long time. Get the one that keeps hopping. Thanks. I'll be here all week. MotorBunny.com. That's right. You can find links on Full Swap Radio, Full Swap Shop. Gives you $50 off Motor Bunny or Motor Bunny Original or one of their brand new bucks. Which again, we'll take one of those out there with us.
Dude, I should try it out Thursday morning when no one's here.
Yeah, there you go. We'll get some tape of that fun. We'll see how that goes so we can report back for the next show. But check it out, motorbunny.com. Make sure you let them know Casba sent you. And finally, here's the deal. You know, safety. We cannot stress it enough. Don't become a victim and become another statistic of somebody that's got roofied at a bar. We're seeing this all over the place. So again, go to mycupcondom.com/discount/Casba10. You can get 3-pack, you can get individual ones, 3-packs, 6-packs, up to 50 packs. I'm telling you, you need to be safe. There's no reason in the world that you should take and absolutely have an issue being roofied because we have products for you. So make sure to check it out. So no more wet spot. We have blankets at KSN. Well, some of the folks they're gonna have a booth. They're not. We're gonna do the booth for them at KSN for no more wet spot blankets. So we rotate them around, man. That's what we do. So those of you who don't know, we are live on our YouTube channel. We sure hope you would subscribe to it. YouTube.com/Casba, KSBH. And we're also live on our secret Facebook page, Casba Inc. So hopefully you can tune in and be part of the show one of these days. It's what we do. Mm-hmm. Anyways, where are you? So you all ready? You all ready?
Am I all ready?
You all ready? You're the one people come to see.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, whatever. Okay.
No, it's your birthday.
Yeah, so.
They're there to see you, not
No, they're there to drink with me. There's a huge fucking difference between
No.
seeing me and drinking with me. Yep.
No.
Yeah, we got all kinds of. It's gonna be cool. We've got the glory hole. I'm gonna pick up the glory hole, which is gonna be really cool. So you want to fucking you'll want to get on Amanda's OnlyFans because we're gonna have some pictures of that. So that will be fun. I know there's a lot of people anxious for you to be in the glory hole. Imagine that. Who'd have thunk it? Yeah. So yes, it is my birthday week. So I get older. Friday's my actual birthday this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the 4th. So 51, fine wine. That's what I am. Fine wine. Something like that. I think I like to be more like fine rum. Just saying. It's kind of my thing. So there you go. All right. So this week, this has been an interesting week and a half on in Facebook world and on social media world. With the pages.
It's the full moon.
It's the full moon. I think it warrants discussion. Now, I'm going to start by saying this. I would strongly encourage people to listen to my rant that's coming out on Sunday, but that I already know what that rant's going to be. So we're definitely 100% not going to go into a rant mode tonight in any way, shape, or form. But I think some of these things have value to talk about. And hell yeah, Leo's rock. And I think we need to talk about it. So one of the things that came up earlier on one of the pages, and like any good virus, it spreads. It's like gonorrhea of the social media. No, the age-old thing comes up about the differences in engagement on social media with males and females. It's very, very interesting. Look, one of the skill sets that's so incredibly lost in life, like not just the lifestyle, but in the world in general, is the ability to have any vague form of understanding, awareness of anything going on around you. Okay, this is a skill set that is absolutely lost. This is why so many people get shot places, right? Because they're so in their own world they don't hear or see things that stand out and go, oh shit. That's how come so many people get so surprised when they get fired at their job. They don't pick up any of the signs. They don't see anything. And so I'm starting this with that because it's so funny. This is the question and the issue and the fucking tears and the hurt that goes along with men not getting the same type of attention and love in a lifestyle is amazing. And the challenge that I start this with is open your eyes and look at all the comments and who's commenting them when somebody makes a comment like what mine was on our page, which is basically deal with it. That's the short version of what I said. Basically, I said can shut up. I pissed some people off because I said shut up. I said my take on this to all guys is, guys, shut up. If you're a single male or you're a male and you don't get as many likes, views, whatever as you like, whatever, shut up. It's a female-driven lifestyle. And the other part of it I went with was if you're a guy that has had this huge awakening to understand the fact that that it is a woman-driven lifestyle and that you want to announce and be opposed to the thirsty rest of the guys out there, shut up. We all see exactly through what you're doing. You're trying to show and pat yourself on the back for your worldly view. I had some people, for the most part, I had a ton of people going perfect, said perfect, blah, 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 blah. And here's the unique part of this. Read the room. It was women. It was women that consistently agreed with me, like 100%. Because women understand the guy that pounds his chest to go, oh, we understand and we need to be more supportive of women. They see right through your approach, and they see it for exactly what it is. Congratulations, yay, you're an adult, and you're trying to woo them with your empathy and understanding and the kindly, gentle world. And they see right through the poor, pitiful whine of the guys that just don't get it. They want the same amount of attention. And I'm going to use an example now that is gross. I'm going to use an example now that is crude. I'm going to use an example now that is 100% true. For all the guys out there that are pissed off that you don't get as much attention as a woman when it comes to the lifestyle, let me ask you this question. What have you done to deserve it? Why do women get more attention in the lifestyle, and why should they? Why should women justifiably get that attention? Let's talk about a few things that a woman does on a regular basis that kind of proves a point here. If you take 100 women and 100 men and put them side by side getting ready to go out on a Saturday night, who spends more time and makes more effort to make themselves look better, to make themselves more appealing? I think it's pretty safe to say that would be an easy, we'll give it a 90-10 win to the women, right? Who has to work harder to get attention, men or women? Well, if you compare women that are 20 versus women that are 50, who gets more likes and attention? The 20-year-old. So women have to compete with that, right? Who goes out more and does shit when they don't feel like doing it? Women. And this is that other part of the reference. How many men, because there was an event and because their wife absolutely wanted to go out, went ahead and dressed up, got made up, put in the effort when they were on their period? That would be none, because guys don't have period. So
you sure about that?
So you sit there and go, we expect as guys, we expect a woman, because there's an event or because there's an activity or because it's something going on that we want to go, that just because you're bleeding for a weekend in pain, well, you should just suck it up and go. And we can't even put on a shirt and tie and look nice. And we wonder why women, it's a woman-driven lifestyle, and why they get more likes. Think it through, gentlemen, just for a minute. If you haven't figured it out yet, you know what? That's not a lifestyle problem. That's not a us problem. It's not a woman problem. It's not even an overall guy problem. It's a your problem. And being in the lifestyle where you choose a hobby that involves fucking other people as your hobby, then you know what? If you can't handle, if your self-esteem is based solely on likes on a social media issue, a social media page, whatever, platform, or a meme game, you know what? I don't think you're really ready or mature enough to stick your dick in anybody else's wife. Just saying. It's not rocket science. There's nothing wrong with being sensitive and understanding and being offended by people that are thirsty. And you know the best way to stop that and make a difference? It's very simple. Don't be one of them. Clean your own doorstep first. Instead of making sure you tap every girl that you want to hook up with and go, see, look, they're being thirsty and I'm not. Make sure you don't act like a fucking pig. See how this works? It's not difficult. It's really pretty easy. Treat all the women that you come in contact with the way you want to be treated. Oh, and I know when you do get that like, that heart, or whatever on a picture, for shits and giggles, fight the urge to send them a message. Fight the urge to send them a dick picture. Fight the urge to, every time you see them post a picture, you put, hey baby, sexy, I want to do you, I want to. It's not hard. It's not difficult. It really isn't. And for the love of everything that's good and holy, if as a guy, and I'm a guy that's highly emotional, I'm a guy that cries at Hallmark movies, I'm a guy that there's tapes of me, you can watch me sobbing like a little kid putting a pet down. I'm that guy. I wear my sunglasses at my kids' graduations because I cried. I'm that guy. But if you're going to be such a whiny and that so simplistic that you are going to cry and whine because you are not getting your fair share of attention, you need to reevaluate things. Folks, remember how this works. The lifestyle is like a bonus. You don't base reality off of Disneyland. Okay? You don't do that. The lifestyle is a bonus. Going out, you don't go out and base the success of an event on if you got your dick wet. You don't go out and base everything off of the simplest things. It's more than that. Be deeper than that. Make the effort to become more than that. If you will do that, I think you'll find amazing things will happen. Just saying. And the other thing you will find is you absolutely will not infuriate all other points. The final thing that I'm going to say with this.
And he said not a rant.
The final thing is, folks, wherever you are at in the country, whatever social media groups you're on, we live in a country and we have the ability on social media at any time that if we feel like that, our needs just aren't being met, that we're part of a group, an organization, a team, a company, a community where our needs are not being met, where all of the things that we need to be whole are lacking, or where the leadership is lacking and the responsiveness is lacking, and where the overall care is lacking. We have the right and the ability to leave it and go create something better. If the lifestyle groups that you're in, whatever the social media, is not fulfilling and not responsive to your needs, do yourself a favor. Life is too short to stay in an environment that is that negative and condescending and depressing to you. Go start your own. Go get them, Tiger. Go make it better. Go take your ideas, which may be awesome, and put them in motion. Because how will you ever know what you can achieve and the limits and levels that you can reach if you continue to hide behind a keyboard to complain about the lack of skill set of others instead of jumping on the opportunity that you have to change the lifestyle we live in and make it better? Don't cheat. Let me say it again. Don't cheat the lifestyle out of your expertise. Don't do that. And when that asshole admin, that asshole owner who just won't tolerate your shit anymore bids you a fair au revoir, instead of trying to see if you can antagonize it, crush them. Put them in their place by making that dream page, that dream platform a reality, and show them how wrong they were, not by words and hiding behind a keyboard, but by actions. Take that commitment and reach the level you've always dreamed of achieving, because nothing is more satisfying than when that person that just couldn't figure you out, couldn't understand you, and thought you were all wrong walks up and goes, wow, this is amazing. I'm so glad you did this. That is how you alter the lifestyle. That is how you take things to a whole new level and make things a level of great unseen anywhere around. Until you're willing to do that, and mind you, possibly fail, because it does happen, then you know what? The best course of action, try to learn, listen, learn, and improve. Just a thought, just an opinion. And I'm sure it's probably completely wrong, but it seems to be working for me. Everybody's different. Find what works for you. There you go.
Wow.
What? Just ideas.
Ideas. I love this. Gotta have thick skin and work on finding value in yourself.
Yes, you do. Or a very, very large liquor cupboard.
That finds value in yourself? Or that gives you the thick skin?
It's a little of both. You find all kinds of cool things when you start drinking. Yeah.
I can do that.
It's the thing is that honestly, it's horrible, and it's too bad that either men or women are basing their value off of social media. Like, this is where there's a lot of very positive things that social media has done for the lifestyle. But one of the biggest negatives, and I truly believe this, one of the biggest absolute horrible things that social media has done, it's like Animal Farm is what it is. And I'm going to show my age because I'm old and that's what old people do. Get off my yard. We have transitioned and transformed into the very things that we didn't like. And now, as a lifestyle society, we sit here and we base men and women. Well, this picture got 200 likes, or this picture only got 50 hearts, or this picture, whatever. And we look at this stuff, and we take it hard. We take the games and stuff. We take it to heart. Let me tell you what. I have never, ever in 13 years of lifestyle, and granted, I'm not that attractive of a guy, so I get it, have never gotten laid off one of the meme games. Ever.
Well, neither is a woman.
Exactly. Well, that's the point. No one ever has, because the reality of it is there have been girls that I've found interest that I wanted to have sex with, that I wanted to hook up with, and then when I met them in person, I was like, yeah, no, we don't jive.
But then some of them you go, oh, I didn't even know they were interested. Okay.
Exactly.
But the thing is that I've gone through where it was, and not to be mean, but it's not. It's being supportive of people when they have the balls to post on something. I go and I like them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean I want to fuck you.
That's right.
We can have a conversation, great, and see where it goes from there.
It doesn't mean that you did it out of sympathy, and it also doesn't mean you want to fuck them. It's just
No, I just did it because they posted on there, and that was awesome for them to do.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you do that, you have probably 20% that send you, hey, baby. Hey.
And it's not just guys.
Some of it, no, it's not just guys. For me, a majority of it has been guys.
Right, obviously.
But you get the fair share of women doing it to you too.
Right.
And I get that. But it's just like, I have guys. Okay, so one time my fake number was put. I have a real number and a fake number.
For safety.
Saves your ass. So I have one guy that has my fake number, and I get sympathy posts. Not posts, texts. This happened to me. Oh, great, Mr. Downer. I'm so sad.
We like to call them Eeyores. Hey, Pooh.
That's literally what we call them. But it's just like, don't drag me down. Don't take my vibe and smash it.
You mean that won't get in your pants?
No, fuck no. In fact, it turns me completely the fuck off and run as far away as you can.
Okay, hey, there was some good.
And I've done it.
There were some good comments. Where did it go? Shannon, the games and stuff are just for fun and not meant to gauge your popularity. Absolutely.
Now, I won't lie. When we first started joining swinger pages, it was, oh my gosh, I got so many likes. And then now I'm like, I don't give a fuck if I get one.
Exactly.
And I don't even look at numbers.
Dan, I'm glad if I get one like on any post. I'm the same way. Scott, a like heart does not equal let's get laid. Exactly. I just like to say nice job, an amazing time, not interested, just fun and games. Sharing some things you can't with the vanilla world. Absolutely. I like because I respect their self-confidence and admire the human body. Absolutely. There has been, when you first get in it, you're excited about everything in lifestyle. And so it's understandable. But at some point in time, and that's natural. Like you're new, it's the whole thing of fucking breaking each other's arms, going, she's sucking a dick, she's sucking, when you're new. But eventually, the process is to mature past that.
The only thing I can say that social media actually does for me, if I can remember your name, is when we're in an event.
Yes.
I can go up to him and go, I recognize you from this, or because we were at the party in Missouri, and I'm like, that's the fish guy, and that's how I refer to him. Whatever. We had chatted about some of the things that we were into. And it was like, oh my gosh, I can go up and meet him. I don't know if he'd remember who I was.
It's kind of an instant icebreaker or a funny picture. Yeah. Or Shannon put, there's research on the endorphins effects of likes and comments, but the reality is that it doesn't change a damn thing in your life. And that's exactly it.
That's the truth.
One of the things I like is birthdays. Because it's fun to participate. It's fun on your birthday, getting a bunch of pictures. And it's fun sending pictures out on other people's birthdays.
Oh, I do it as much as if I see the post.
Right.
There's a lot of posts I don't see.
So it's fun, and somebody said it earlier, and I agree 100%. It's like-minded people getting to have, the best part is getting to show your boobs or show your dick or whatever, and it's okay. It doesn't mean anything, but it's like it's being on an inside dirty joke.
Oh, it was this guy's birthday today. And I go to send him a picture, and of course, when you're looking at these little bitty thumbnails, you can't see what they are. And I go, that's a shitty picture. And then I went, I'm sorry, that was a horrible picture. I sent another one. I go, oh my God, that was bad too. Here, how about this one? He goes, I liked all of them.
just
and I'm like, I was going to send one and tell you I found one I liked.
It's fun, and it's supposed to be fun, and it's okay initially, but here's something I don't think people understand enough. Seriously. We've had this conversation, and it's got heated at times because when we were newer, somebody goes on the page, and it's a 25-year-old. I'm just going to call it what it is. Here's the deal. I'm 50, almost 51 years old. Let's call it 51 for all practical purposes.
Friday you will be.
I am, so we're 51. A 25-year-old goes on the page and puts... there was a time you could put complete naked pictures on Facebook and whatever, and puts this hot picture. And I was like, hard. Because I'm 51 years old, and you know what? It looks damn good. It's not a rip on any woman that is older than that. But it's just young gal. It's hard body. It's hot. It is what it is. And there were times when that it would piss you off. And I've cracked jokes saying every woman over the age of 40 gets pissed when a 20-something puts a new picture on. She's brand new, puts a new picture on, and she has 7,000 fucking likes.
And every single time I tell you, it really doesn't have anything to do with that.
Right.
We're not jealous of the 20-something-year-old because we were all once there.
But you're jealous. You're not necessarily jealous, but it triggers. It triggers a response.
This is why we get in an argument about this.
It triggers a response. Look, you're gonna say
no. You like a certain type. You like the long legs. You like the long blonde hair, rougher chick. I get it. Guess what? I'm all of 5 foot, short brown hair. I don't look like that. Right. We've gone through that multiple times. So yeah, I'm like going, well, I can't change the length of my legs.
Which is why
I tried coloring my hair blonde. Won't do that again.
Which is why we're swingers, because swinging is the Disneyland of adulthood. Because here's the thing: there's not a single tall, long-legged, tall, long-legged, rough-looking girl with blonde hair that I want to trade the 31 years with. What I'm saying is that it's human. It's human nature. It's human nature that when you see someone else get attention, take the lifestyle out of it. It's human nature when you see somebody else get attention that you're not getting, it triggers people. That's part of the human experience. It is what it is. And everybody can go, no, but it's not. No, it is. It's the human experience. Now, what you do with that, that is what makes the difference. That's what makes the difference. Because you have one or two options. You can either go take the initial wave of shit that is human nature and get over it, which is what you do, or you can turn it into this huge disaster, which is what other people do. And we see it, and we see it all the time. Look, they've had drawn comics joking about the wife slapping the husband when the 20-something walks by since the dawn of time. It is what it is. The joy of what we do is the fact that we're able to take and look at the 25-year-old or look at the 45-year-old or look at the hot 75-year-old that was Exotica.
I'm like, right? 75.
Look at them and go, ooh, they'd be fun to fuck. Or, that's an ass. And how many times did Exotica I go, what was my line? Wow, wow, wow. Sound like a damn parrot.
Sure did.
Okay. What was really funny with that, I didn't have a heart on the whole time doing it, but I noticed. And that's okay. That's the joy of what we do. The problem is that when we take something that's supposed to be fun, that's supposed to be a topping, a dessert, a bonus, or whatever, and we allow it to come in and start to control and affect our day-to-day well-being, our day-to-day mental health, our day-to-day everything, that is where the problem comes in. And that's the overall issue. Look, social media is a powerful, powerful, awesome tool when it's used correctly, when it's used to dictate your reality. The computer is not reality. That's the problem. Look at me with TikTok. I put a TikTok video. I watch that thing like a fucking 12-year-old in heat. Okay? It is what it is. But it's not real. It's not real. But it affects people in terms, and it has become their reality. That's the problem. That's the challenge. There are people in this lifestyle that would rather sit and converse back and forth on a computer than go to a meet and greet. Look at our own events. Look at our own events. Okay, hey, so the idea of all of our events are to do what? Exactly, and meet new people, right? Maybe, and hopefully, maybe that involves sex. Maybe it doesn't, right? Who knows? But hopefully, at the end of it, you'll walk out going, I met new people. Mm-hmm. How many times do we hear, I need to be here, I need to be here, I need to be here, I need to be here? It's like, are you going to put a little wall on a moat? So what if your friend is on the other side of the campground? So what if to get over to see your friend, you might
actually have to meet 5 people along the way that you actually will.
Some of them might be hot. Some of them might be your cup of tea. Some of them might be like a cool vibe. Some of them you might end up having wrapped around you at some point in time before the night's over, or some of them you might 10 years later find out are still some of your best friends. Mm-hmm. All because you had to walk the 5 rows over.
I understand the comfort thing.
I do too.
But at some point in time, you have to get out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
You really do.
And it's hard. You made the hardest decision.
Hard. It's very hard. That's why we start Friday night off.
Drunk. Just hammered off. Right? No, I'm kidding.
No, we don't. With an icebreaker.
Yeah.
It's not really an icebreaker. It's more fun. But it's to meet each other so we're not just strangers.
And we actually do it to tie in with social media because you know what? Often you're going to meet somebody that you've seen on the page. Possibly.
Right. And believe it or not, you might actually know people.
You might know them way more than you think. Now, I want to get back, and I apologize, guys, because we're talking and we're not reading comments out loud like we normally do. Mark put, if I get a like, it just gives me the confidence to come out of my shell and share more. It helps me to be more outgoing and confident in myself. They're amazing people in this lifestyle. And here's the thing,
Yeah.
Mark, you're exactly right. I don't want people. We understand. I'm a Leo. I have an ego the size of this room. Okay, I have a need for attention. I have a need for praise. I'm like a dog, scratching me behind my ears. I have that. I have that need. That's why I've been in sales my whole life. Okay, so I understand that. And the thing is, that is justifiable because we all feel a little better, a little safer to know that people aren't. They're not whatever horror thought could be happening. They're not doing it because somebody likes it. Think about this. If you're in the lifestyle, you made the hardest decision. The hardest decision you will ever make in the lifestyle is to get in it. Think about this for a second. You know what? We've well documented my coming of age and figuring out some of the consent, non-consent stuff I like and the primal stuff that I like. And it's been a challenge for me because it's different for me. That conversation, the conversation where I asked the person to cover your mouth, was nothing compared to when we had a true conversation about swinging. It was nothing compared to sitting there the first time we're going to walk into that couple's house and planning to have sex with them, because that was real. And that was, you were at that moment. So when you think about that, you've already overcome that. Now, how hard is the other stuff really when you think about it? As you go along, look, there are going to be people that you're not their cup of tea. And anybody who wants to doubt whether or not I know what I'm talking about, I'll send you the list. Okay? Very few of you will go out and create haters.
You have haters?
Well, I was just saying, most people won't create haters.
Oh.
I have people that literally hate my guts. Will either leave when I walk through the door or that I literally have to be prepared in case they're ready to throw hands.
And he got threatened a lot yesterday.
And that's how much I have haters. You know what? That's not going to happen to most people. The most you're going to have is somebody go, well,
it's nice to meet you.
Yeah. And maybe, and you don't jive. It just doesn't click. It's more of a, hey, nice to see you, and you keep moving. And that's okay. And then there's going to have other people that you are going to have the most intense, wildest connection with, not necessarily sexual, but just like, there's some people going to be coming to KSN this time around that we have met, and the gal and I have just had, like, we just hit it off. We're just like, who knows about anything other than the fact we have a blast hanging around with each other. We're cracking jokes. We think the same way. And then you're going to have some people that is going to elevate up into possibly other things, possibly into hooking up. All the points are okay. They really are. As long as you get away from behind the computer and get in the real world to have the actual experiences. It's scary to us. It's scary to us when people will comment and be all over a page, right? And you can never get them out to an event because you're not experiencing a lifestyle. Sitting behind these things, you're not experiencing a lifestyle at all. You're experiencing, like, you're one step above early AOL. I mean, you're just not.
Right.
But it will come, and you'll have a great time with it if you just allow it. Really, if you allow it. Okay. Tiger, I don't care if I have a hater or not. Excellent, which is what it should be. John Heskner, I say amen. Scott, but behind computer, people are 10 feet tall and bulletproof. Wow, tell me if I don't know that. That's part of the other neat thing about the being out and actually not worried about likes. Okay, so I'm going to go back through it a little bit. I like to play around and do a cute little experiment on things, right? Because let's face it, I have time to, whatever. So it's funny. I can put a picture on our page, on Krazy Casting page, and get X number of likes, hearts, comments. I can put the exact same picture on somebody else's page, because I'm on like, I don't know, 25 or 30 somewhere pages on Facebook. I can put the exact same picture on a page out of Louisiana, for example, or Pennsylvania, for example, comparable size, and I won't get one single like, or maybe I'll get a like, no hearts, no comments. Why? Why is that? Because it's Disneyland. It's not real. The people that are liking and hearting my pictures are all people that we've met. They know me. I've had drinks with them. I maybe I haven't got to spend a lot of time with them, but I got to shoot the shit with them, and they know us. And oh, by the way, some that don't know us, they do know that I'm the K in Casbah. So then you give me the page where they don't know. They don't, because just off my name, you wouldn't know. They don't know anything else. And you know what? You don't quite get the same response. That's a really good thing, being an egomaniac, just saying, because that helps you keep you grounded to really kind of remember. But we have a lot of people that will tell you off of the internet, the first time they saw us, the first couple times they saw us, I'm sure there's still a lot of them that do, will tell you that they hated me before they ever met me. They hated me. I'm sure this week did so much to help change that image. I'm fucking sure. Just saying. And 3 more pages, we started anti-cool. So again, I only put that to try to keep it real. Brian, agreed. Hating expends energy. Just put that behind you and go back to living life. Not everyone will like you. That is okay. Don't waste your time dwelling on it. Move on. Absolutely. Signing autographs, Cole. I have signed autographs, yes. I actually have. And it's the most surreal, silly thing I ever done in the world. I've got to sign boobs, and that's really fun. I'm not going to lie. I giggle every time because it just seems silly to me, but that's just whatever.
Expand your head a little.
No, it actually kind of makes me kind of uncomfortable.
You shy away from that.
Unless I've been drinking. Once I've been drinking, then I'm probably going to sign your boob and throat bucking. So I'm probably going to be like making out with you, tongue bucking, just like, just kidding. I'm going to do that. Jump in anytime. Save me from myself. I don't know. It's just one of those things, man. It's just, I don't know. This lifestyle is not, it's not that hard. We make it so much harder than it needs to be. And part of it is there's so much, there's so much fake narrative about what's going on in the lifestyle, right? Like, what do I mean by that? You hear some shows that talk about events in lifestyle, how hookups go, or how easy hookups just come all the time, and how they're perfect, and that is so not real. You hear people that you hear stories that things get expanded a little bit on how crazy and wild they really were. It's selective. You're if you want to have some of the most fun and laugh the hardest you'll ever laugh, I encourage you to do this. Get with a group of people that you don't really know that well, right? Just you kind of met at a bar and start having some cocktails or whatever. And go around and start talking about your nightmare experiences in lifestyle or your hookup fails in life. If you want to laugh your ass off, and you will die laughing, and everybody else will too, hookup fails. Which actually should do that on our events, have that a thing. Because I'm telling you right now, there is nothing funnier than when you start talking about hookup fails, where stuff just went completely like as twisted and just not even necessarily bad, but it's almost like it's so surreal by the end. You're just like, all you can do is laugh. Even when it's happening, all you can do is laugh. Because, well, it was the night that there was a couple we used to hook up with. Sometimes we'd hook up, sometimes we wouldn't. And we were in 7 beds in a hotel, and I was eating the girl out. And because I had a cold, I sounded like, oh, I sound like Darth Vader. And then he started going, oh, God, you sound like you're eating a pussy or something, or you Darth Vader. And then shit just went downhill from there. And then there's lightsaber jokes. I had a Batman flashlight light that showed the bat signal one time, and I thought it would be funny. Turn the light on, it gets things sidetracked. It's the first time I ever used a sex swing. We'll go that one.
You keep going that one.
Well, that's one of the best ones. We thought we killed her. The sex swing broke. The gal fell into a bucket, cracked her head on the back of a cement wall. I mean, this kind of stuff, you can't make this kind of stuff up. And everybody has those. If you do it, you will. Everybody has those. And it shows how real the life and what the real lifestyle is about, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's about sitting on a trampoline where the guy really wanted to fuck you and had been wanting to fuck you forever, and I really wanted to fuck his wife and wanted to fuck his wife forever. And the 3 previous times that the 2 previous times where it was going to happen, one time she got too drunk the first time, the next time we met up, you got too drunk, and we were so excited. Everybody was sober enough. Him and I both took our pills, and we were both so damn excited. Nothing was coming up under any God's given. There was no way anything was coming up. And all we could do was sit there and laugh. And it was at a campground setting. And then in one of the tents, it sounded like a moose was getting fucked. And then we're just cracking jokes because we're sitting there. You and the girl played around a little bit. But him and I were just sitting there pulling on our knees, trying to make him work, laughing to the sounds of, you can't make that up. You can't script that. That was like 7 years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
And I can still feel the breeze. That is as clear as it happened yesterday. If you do that, you'll see how real everything is, and then you see how it's really not that hard to disregard the likes and the hearts and attention or not getting attention or any of the crap that's on the pages, and just living the lifestyle and just living it. Jump in. Oh, I don't know what to say for a second.
He's out of things to say. Seriously?
I'm sure I'll think of something, but I don't want to tangent off too bad, so it just sounds stupid.
You tangent?
I know it's hard to believe that ever happens.
Squirrel.
And yeah, it's hard to believe that ever happens.
Happens all the time.
Shannon, this is a great one. I've learned in the past several months that when I put posts up with meaning and heart, then more people appreciate that than my comments and likes on their pictures. Absolutely. Thank you, Brian. I always like you, Cole. I appreciate it, man. That's not because so many people. You haven't lived yet. People walk in and go, the first time I saw you before I ever met you, or the first couple times I met you, I was like, what a dick.
You said that quite a bit.
That's just standard operating procedure. Okay.
That's because you initially, if you don't talk to you, you can appear arrogant.
There's no appearance to it. I'm sure I am.
No, not when you start talking, you're not. Or when you listen to you, you're not arrogant.
I'm just me. That's all I am. Mark, in my experience, vanilla people judge me more than people in lifestyle. Absolutely. Lifestylers are so understanding, accepting, and so polite. That's helped me get through my bad days with my PTSD. Absolutely. Like, they'll reach a time where we won't play anymore, but we'll never leave the lifestyle. That's kind of how that, and that's a lot of people. Like I said, last year's KSN, that first night, all we did was just listening to everyone else having fun, and all we could do is talk about what's going on. Yes. Don't kid yourself. I walk around every camp, every time we do a KSN, I walk around the campground after everything's calmed down, where you just hear the soft, gentle sounds of screwing going, or the cramp, man down, cramp. Yeah, the soft, subtle moans across the campground. It's kind of like pilgrims and prairie dogs or something. I don't know. Oh, Mike's got a story for us on Thursday. Awesome. That's gonna be good. So yeah, I mean, it's just yeah. Yes, Sarah, you're exactly right. It's about making memories and enjoying life. I can tell you right now, some of the best nights you'll ever have in your life will come from the lifestyle. But I will say this: you can't create them. You can't plan
happen naturally.
What if you set it all up for what's supposed to be an awesome night? I promise you'll be horribly, horribly disappointed. But if you just let it, whatever happens, happens.
In the beginning, we used to plan and plan and plan and plan. But it got to the point where it was just let it happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I'm going to go hook up with this person. Now, sometimes I'll go, okay, here's my plan. If it happens, I'm going to do this person, or this person. You're like, okay. And, 9 times out of 10, one of them will happen.
We used to do that more when we did it different, when we were just first going into playing alone. It was like, one of the joys like at KSN is for us, and again, everybody is different, but for us, you're all caged in. I'll find you again. You'll find me again. And for us now, it's a little bit different story. It's like, well,
You're all within a 2-city block.
Yep.
So it's really just consider it a town.
Yeah.
It's
town a really
of people
horny
and
town.
meet your neighbors. Are you mean to your neighbors that you live next to, or do you actually go out and meet them?
Right. These
you
neighbors
might
have
actually like them. Your swingers might be into more than you ever thought, and you go, hey, I want to try that.
There's like this. It is an Oregon Trail type thing, because like you will watch so many people sharing drinks, sharing bottles, sharing just have a seat, hanging out.
I'm not fucking a trailer hitch.
Yeah, no. There will be no.
Been there, done that, and that didn't fit, and I'm not doing it again.
My waivers are not set up for that. We're not. No. Orgasm trail, absolutely. Soggy cheese balls, yeah, maybe. One of lots of laughter. That's it. Laugh out loud. We go to events and just let it go with the flow, because I can't be a planner anyways. It honestly, if you just will live life. Look, take the lifestyle part out of it. The mistake we all make. I understand there's some things you have to plan or be organized. I get it. If you'll just live life, which means take it as it comes, roll with it, you'll be amazed at how many cool things you will experience. It's like going on a trip. You know what? When you see the sign that says world's largest ball of twine or popcorn ball, you don't think it wasn't planned out. You just turn and go.
And then you walk around the little town and it's cute, and you go, wow, that is a lot of popcorn ball.
Tiger, that's awesome. I can honestly say I never would have had my phone leap out of my boobs and swan dive down an elevator shaft anywhere else. That is very true. And what's funny is her phone was one of 4 down there that they had to get when they went down there. It's I'm telling you, if you just go with the flow in life, the cool things that you will experience. The ball of popcorn was awesome, because it is a giant ball of popcorn in a building in the middle of a small town. How much cooler can you get than that?
I got a lot of pictures of it.
Yeah. I'll take that over any stuffing museum any day of the week. And that's the same thing with the lifestyle. If we don't get so hung up, well, the meme says they green-hearted it and they red-hearted it, so they want me to come on their boobs and touch their butt. If you will just let things be and just stop it, you'll be fine.
Yep.
This is what it's all about. Here's the thing, we're almost done. I know you guys are probably excited. When you live life, when you just go for it, especially in a lifestyle, and you look at events and you think you want to go to it, I challenge you to do this. When you read about the event, don't read about the event looking for the excuse why you shouldn't go. We have that with KSN every single year. They see clothing optional and they panic.
And they freak out and think that, oh my God, I have to be naked. Clothing optional. If you want to be dressed in a sweatshirt and jeans and a hat, do it.
Do it.
Nobody cares. If you want to rip all your clothes off and walk around in gravel barefooted,
do it.
Do it.
The
no one cares.
Just when you're looking at events and you're looking to do it, or you're looking about things, look at them to find the reasons why you should.
Mm-hmm.
If you start doing that in the lifestyle you do it in your life, it's easy to find excuses not to do stuff. It really is. We're built to do that, come up with excuses. Read it to find the reasons why.
KSN will be our first lifestyle event, and listening to you talk about helping us relax our nerves because we're not sure what to expect. Expect what you make of it. Have fun.
Here's what I can assure you will be at KSN. It will be safe. Mm-hmm. It will be supportive. Mm-hmm. Everybody will be cool.
Mm-hmm. No one's gonna pressure you.
Nope.
No one's gonna go, how come you're not naked?
Or how come you are naked?
I am notorious. If you're sitting at your camper or campsite and we're doing the naked walk, I don't badger, but I might go, come on, let's go.
She's going to encourage.
Let's go, come on. Even if you don't want to go completely take shirt off, come on, let's go.
Even if you just want to walk with us.
Yep.
Walk with it. But what you'll find is it's whatever it is 100% about your adventure. What we do is we just make sure that it's a safe place. And everybody is in the exact same boat. And to be nervous, that's human nature. We get it.
It's an open area, so you don't feel like you're on top of each other like you would be in a building.
Yep.
And dinner's a little crowded.
But you got clothes on.
But you have clothes on, and are we doing the boob parade? We might.
We might be doing the boob parade again. We might be doing the boob parade. A tiger, no expectations, nervous, but no expectations. And Jacob put up there, expect nothing, have fun. Exactly. It's human nature to be nervous.
Enjoy the pool with drinks.
Enjoy me being drunk, roaming around.
Watching the girls with the tea party. Enjoy watching whoever's got a bucket list thing going on if they're doing it out in the public. Enjoy that.
And trust yourself when you go. When all of a sudden the urge hits you to do something, and the rules obviously, and within the rules of your relationship, don't fight it. Go for it. Mm-hmm. Do it. Look, it's a long car ride home to go.
I wish I would.
Fuck, I wish I would have. It's a short car ride home when you're talking excited about what happened. That's the thing. But seriously, nerves are to be expected. Johnny Carson had nerves till the very last time he did a show. That's human nature. Letting them stop you, that's a choice. Absolutely. So we'll go over the tea party on Friday. We can't officially say
can't say it
out loud. Yeah, but
but it's a good time.
We'll have sheets about it when you get there.
Some. It's a gathering of females to enjoy their time together.
To enjoy that nature, yes. Yeah, absolutely. All right, kids, with that being said, I don't kind of want to rant, I guess, whatever. Anyways, it is time for us to go. Thank you so much. Again, shout out to our sponsors, MotorBunny.com, ASMLifestyleMagazine.com, Smoking Meats, BBQTreats.com, and obviously, again, be safe. No more just leaving yourself open or vulnerable. MyCupCondom.com /discount/Casba10. Take care of yourself. Doing it the only way I know how. Obviously, you guys know all the places to follow us. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
No, message us.
Email us, all 9 yards. Doing it the only way I know how, the only way I want to, and the only way I ever fucking will. Casba style out.
Bye. Oh, I forgot about that.
Stream.
Oh,